question is, when staring at your big goal and it seems like a massive elephant that you can't conquer, what will you do? Well, that's the question, and this podcast, Eat Your Elephant, is here to help you to find the answer that will keep you moving forward and making progress. Because you can eat your elephant one bite at a time. I'm your host, Nick Macy, and let's dive right in. Well, hello there. Glad you're here. Glad you're listening in. If you listened to the last episode, I talked about the words that you tell yourself, a little bit of positive self-talk and how it can make a big difference. One of the things I mentioned in that episode was telling myself that I had more than enough energy to do what I needed to do to keep moving forward and to conquer my goals. Now, that's true. I do use that positive self-talk, and it does keep me moving forward, and it helps me so much. But there's more. Sometimes I'm tired. You've been tired? Well, if you have big goals that you're trying to conquer, well, you probably do because you're listening to this podcast, and that's what it's all about. But if you have big goals you're trying to conquer, then you probably know what it's like to be tired because you're working hard toward them. And that's what today's all about. It's about don't quit, even if you're exhausted. I mean, if you're tired, if you're really tired, I understand. I think I do. If you're exhausted, I can relate because I've been there. You feel like you're running on empty sometimes? Well, I've been there too. And not to belittle the challenge of being tired at all. And I'm not saying, well, it's fine, you can do it because I've done it. No, it's tough. It's tough. But when you're tired, listen, if you've ever been tired or you're tired right now, it's okay to rest. I'm not saying that you got to push yourself 100% 24/7. You'll run yourself into the ground. You got to take care of your health, your body, because your body's what's going to help you to conquer your goals. So when you're tired, it's okay to rest sometimes. It really is. I believe so. Resting a little and doing what you need for your body and your mind, it can be a great thing. It can actually help you to achieve your goals and be more productive by getting the rest when you need it. So rest. Do what you need. Your health and your body, see, you have to have that because that's what's going to conquer your goals. You have to have that in order to make the progress and enjoy your life. Just don't quit. See, quitting is different. Resting is one thing. You do what you need to do and you get back up and you keep moving forward. But quitting is a whole other thing. You won't get what you want if you quit. So don't quit. There's a difference. And you can be intentional on what you're doing. You say, hey, I need to take the day off. I'm going to rest, or I'm not going to push all night to try to conquer this thing. I got to get to bed. I got to get my sleep because my body needs it. Well, you end up waking up, and you end up getting back on track when you get back going, and you end up being more productive and more focused because you get the rest that you need. But that's different than I give up because I'm exhausted and not have a plan and not know when you're going to start taking action again. That's quitting. Whatever you do, please don't quit. And I know you might not know me personally, and I'm asking you, please don't quit. I just don't want anybody to quit on their goals. It's just there's too much of that, and there's too many great things that you can do. You just can't quit. Because success does favor the persistent. And that's an old quote from like over 100 years ago. And you know what? It's true. It's not that you got to do everything all at once. It's not that it doesn't say success favors the best or the fastest or the smartest or the person with the most money and resources. No, it says success favors the persistent. Be persistent. Now, being persistent, you can still rest when you need to rest. You take care of your body and your mind. You do what you need to do, and then you get back up and you keep moving forward. Because you want to be successful. You want to conquer your goals. Let me tell you a secret. You can. You can. You got to be persistent. Now, sometimes that does mean that you got to take a little bit of a break. Because you go too long with no breaks and no rests and no sleep. Well, let me go. On a physical level, your body, so you're going to start hallucinating and not being able to pay attention. Your brain's going to be all foggy. Our bodies need rest. Your body needs rest and sleep. So you got to do that. Help yourself to be focused, productive, efficient, effective, and making progress by resting when you need to rest and committing to not quitting. That didn't really sound right. All right. Get the rest that you need and to be determined not to give up. That sounds better. And if you are really needing more energy, there's a free training that I found, and I actually have a link to it on my website. And you can go to nickmazy.com/rex, REX, for some recommended resources and stuff. And it's a free video training on kind of how the body makes energy and produces it, and some different things that you can do to increase your energy production. It goes into like the right sleep and improving our sleep patterns by not looking at TV and screens right before we go to bed, and a whole bunch of stuff. And there's actually a link there too on coffee and the right use of coffee. No, I'm not telling you don't drink coffee. I love my coffee. But if you want, you can go to nickmazy.com/rex. And there's a great resource on some information on making your body produce more energy so that you can have it, so that you can keep moving forward towards your goals. Well, thanks for listening. Rest when you need it. Keep taking steps moving forward. And share this podcast with somebody. I'd like that. Or you can just rate and review the podcast, and it helps people find it too. All right. Take care. Talk to you in the next episode.